Hello everyone, I am Amanpreet Kaur, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Computer Science, Arya College, Ludhiana. Today my topic is number system and its conversion. Now, what is the number system? Number system has an ordered set of symbols known as digits with rules defined for performing arithmetic operations like addition, multiplication, etc. A collection of these digits makes a number which in general has two parts, integer and fractional, which is separated by the dot symbol, that is the radix point. There are two types of number system: positional number system and a non-positional number system. Non-positional number system are those systems where each symbol represents the same value regardless of its position in the number. Symbols are simply added to find out the value of a particular number. Like for example, Roman number system, where we used 1 in a Roman for representing this symbol 1, digit 1, and there is no symbol for 0 in this number system. Due to absence of 0, it is not sufficient for arithmetic calculation. It is very difficult to multiply Roman number 15 and Roman number 17. To overcome these drawbacks, positional number systems were introduced, in which a few symbols are used and their value depends upon the position they occupy in the number. Earlier, the Stone Age used these nodes, yeah, some stone marks to perform calculations. Roman number system used in the Roman Empire, like one digit to represent digit 1 in a Roman number, we represent in a 1 in a Roman. Then concept of zero was introduced by Hindu 5th century, Maya 1st century. Then positional value system was introduced, that is decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system. Next comes the positional value system. The value of a digit comes from the Latin word finger, depends upon its position. The value of each digit is determined by the digit itself, position of the digit in the number, base of the number system. Base is equals to the total number of digits in the number system. So like in the example, we have shown the positional values. That is, if it is used in the decimal, then decimal base is 10. So 10 raised to power 0, 10 raised to power 1, 10 raised to power 2. That are the weight is the 10 and positional value depends upon the position. First position from the right is value is 0, then 1, then 2. Next, after the decimal point, there is also a weight and positional values. Weight is 10, then 10 raised to power minus. Next is the 10 raised to power minus 2. Next is 10 raised to power minus 3. There is the negative power of the weight base, that is 10. So on the left digit is called MSD, that is the most significant digit, and on the right digit it is called least significant digit. So this is called the positional value system. There is another example, that is the positional decimal number quantity. Here we have the number 3501, which has the base 10. So start with the rightmost digit, that is the 1. Multiply each digit by 10 raised to power n, where initial value of n is 0. Then value of n is incremented by the 1. Initially at the first position the value of n is 0, then incremented by the 1 in the next position, then on the third position it is incremented by the 1, then again so on. So next step is to calculate the sum of these product terms. So here we find that at the rightmost we have the digit 1, which is multiplied by the 10 raised to power 0. 10 raised to power 0 equals to 1. 10 raised to power 0, 2 raised to power 0, 8 raised to power 0, 16 raised to power 0 equals to 1. So 1 multiplied by 10 raised to power 0 equals to 1. The next digit is 0. 0 multiplied by 10 raised to power 1, which is incremented by 1, power which is incremented by 1, so equals to 0. 0 multiplied by anything is 0. Next digit is 5. 5 in multiplied by 10 raised to power 2. Here again the power of the 10 is incremented by 1. So 10 raised to power 2 equals to 100. 5 into 100 equals to 500. Next digit is 3. 3 multiplied by 10 raised to power 3. That is 3000. Then again sum up of all these products, 3000 plus 500 plus 0 plus 1 equals to 3501. Position number systems are decimal number system, binary number system, octal number system, hexadecimal number system. We will discuss each one by one. Firstly, the decimal number system. Decimal number system are very popular among all number system because we use decimal number system every day. It is position number system. These number system are used our day-to-day life. It has 10 symbols or digits from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Its base is 10. Number writing by using these digits is called a decimal number. Maximum value of a single digit is 9, one less than the value of a base. Each position of a digit represents a specific power of the base, that is 10. Weight for integer number are positive power of 10 increasing from right to left, and for fractional number the weights are negative power of 10 decreases from left to right. Value of a decimal number is the sum of digits after each digit has been multiplied by its weight. So here from the left of the decimal point we have the 10 raised to power 0, then 10 raised to power 1, 10 raised to power 2, 10 raised to power 3, 10 raised to power 4. These are the base. After decimal point, 10 raised to power minus 1, negative power of base. Then 10 raised to power minus 2, 10 raised to power minus 3. These bases are multiplied by the digits. Then we find out the sum up of these digits, and then we find the decimal numbers. Each digit appearing to the left of the decimal point represent a value between 0 and 9 times power of 10 represented by its position in the number. Digit appearing to the right of the decimal point represent a value between 0 and 9 times an increasing negative power of 10. Example is 7 to 5.194 is represented in an expansion form as follows: 7 multiplied by 10 raised to power 2 plus 2 multiplied by 10 raised to power 1 plus 5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 0. Starting from the right, 10 raised to power 0 multiplied by 5, then 10 raised to power 1 multiplied by 2, then 10 raised to power 2 multiplied by 7. Then 10 raised to power multiplied by minus 1 after the decimal point, that is the 10 raised to power minus 1 multiplied by 1 plus 9 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 2, which is incremented by 1 but in the negative, plus 4 into 10 raised to power minus 3. Then all these are multiplied by the digit and sum of all these numbers, and we will find these 7 to 5.194. Decimal number system contains 10 digits, and that is why its base of radix is 10. Here radix means total number of digits used in any system. Next is the binary number system. Binary number system is also positional numbering system. Instead of using 10 digits 0 to 9, the binary system uses only 2 digits 0 and 1. Digital computer internally use the binary number system base 2 to represent data and perform arithmetic calculation. The main characteristics of binary system is its positional number system. It has two symbols only or digits only, 0 and 1. So its base is 2. Number written by using these digits is called binary number, like 1001, 1101 are binary numbers. Binary numbers 0 and 1 are known as bits in digital system. The maximum value of a single digit is 1. Each position of a digit represents a specific power of base 2. Binary base 2 number system example is like 101111 point decimal 001. So here start with the rightmost bit, multiply by each bit by 2 raised to power n, where n represent the bit position. The initial value of n is 0 starting from the right. So calculate the sum of these products term. So firstly we have a from the right we have a 1 1 1 1 0 1. So multiply these bits with the power of 2 raised to power 0. Then next bit is multiplied by 2 raised to power 1. Then next is multiplied by 2 raised to power 2. Then next is multiplied by 2 raised to power 3. Then next 0 is multiplied by 2 raised to power 4. Then next bit, that is 1, is multiplied by 2 raised to power 5. And these all are sum out. Then after the decimal point, 0 is multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 1. After the decimal point, power of a base is negative, starting from 1, not 0. Then next bit is 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 2, that is incremented by 1. Power is incremented by 1. The next bit is 1, which is multiplied by 2 raised to power. Then sum up of all these, we will find the number. Here the digits are called bits. Binary representation. The basis of all digital data is binary representation. Binary means 2, 1, 0, true, false, on, off. Binary number system uses base to include only the digits 0 and 1. The weighted value for each position are 2 raised to power 0 equals to 1, 2 raised to power 1 equals to 2, 2 raised to power 2 equals to 4, 2 raised to power 3 equals to 8, 2 raised to power 4 equals to 16, 2 raised to power 5 equals to 32. Then after the decimal point, base is negative, that is 2 raised to power minus 1, that is 0.5. 2 raised to power minus 2 equals to 0.25. These are called base, like 2 raised to power minus 1, minus 2, 0, 2 raised to power 1. These are the 2 is the base. Base power of base is, which is after the decimal point it is negative, and before the decimal point it is positive, and starting from 0. Here this is the example how the binary number is look like, that 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 0. These are made up of only two bits, 0 or 1. Then 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0. These all are example of a binary numbers. Next is the octal number system. Octal number system is the base 8 system and uses the digits 0 to 7. Similar to decimal number, we can write octal number of any limit using 8 distinct octal numbers 0 to 7 with base of 8. This is also a positional number system. It has total 8 symbols or a digits 0 to 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Its base is 8. A number is written by using these digits is called octal number. For example, 234, 123, 2743. It doesn't have a number exceeding 7. Maximum value of single digit is 7, 1 less than value of base. Each position of a digit represents a specific power of the base. Weights for integer number are positive power of 8 increasing from right to left, and from fractional number weights are negative powers of 8 decreasing from left to right. Since there are only 8 digits in an octal number system, 3 bits, that is 2 raised to power 3 equals to 8, are sufficient to represent any octal number in binary. Hexadecimal number system. Hexadecimal number system, also called base 16, is a number system which is a positional number system that uses 16 unique symbols to represent a particular value. Hexadecimal system is useful because it can represent every byte, 8 bit. It is easier for human to read hexadecimal number than binary number. It has total 16 symbols or digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 to 9, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, which has the value 10 to 15. A has a value 10, B has a 12, B is equivalent to 11, C is equivalent to 12, D is equivalent to 13, E is equivalent to 14, and F is equivalent to 15. Symbols A, B, C, D, E, F represent decimal values. Maximum value of single digit is 15, 1 less than the base. Each position of a digit represents a specific power of base 16. Each position of a digit represents specific power of base 16. Weight for integer numbers are positive power of 16 increasing from right to left, and for fractional number weights are negative power of 16 decreases from left to right. Since there are only 16 digits, so 4 bits, that is 2 raised to power 4 equals to 16, are sufficient to represent any hexadecimal number in binary. For example, 1AF, this is an example of hexadecimal. So in general, in a positional notation, value of a number is determined by multiplying each digit by weight and then summing up of these numbers. The weight of each digit is power of the base and is determined by position. For example, 953.78, this is a decimal number, equals to 9 in 9 multiplied by 10 raised to power 2 plus 5 multiplied by 10 raised to power 1 plus 3 multiplied by 10 raised to power 0. Actually, after the decimal point, before the decimal point, starting from the left, right, there is a digit 3 which is multiplied by 10 raised to power 0. Actually, here we start with the power 0 and then incremented by the 1. Power is incremented by 1, 10 raised to power 1, then 10 raised to power 2. These are multiplied by the digit, corresponding digit. Then at the decimal point we write the symbol plus, then digit 7 after the decimal point. First digit is 7 which is multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 1. Here the power is not 0 starting from 0, it is a negative power, that is minus 1. Then plus 8 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 2. These all are then sum up, these products are then sum up, we find the number 953.78. Similarly, binary number 1011.11, this is also multiplied by the base with the power starting from the right 0, then 2 raised to power 1, 2 raised to power 2, then 2 raised to power 3. Then at decimal point we write the plus symbol, and then after decimal point we have the digit 1 which is multiplied by the negative power of the base, that is 2 raised to power 1. Not here we write 0, power is 0, that is 1 in the negative, plus 1 raised to power 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 2. Then all these products are sum up and we find the symbol in a decimal, that is 11.75. Then A to F, that this is in a hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal number is converted into the decimal, multiplied by each number by the base, positive power of the base starting from 0. 16 raised to power 0 multiplied by f. F is 15 plus 16 raised to power 1 which is incremented by the power by the 1, that is 16 raised to power 1 multiplied by 2, then plus 16 raised to power 2 multiplied by 10. 10 A equals to 10. So we find the number 2560 plus 32 plus 15 equals to 2607. Here we will do the number system conversion. First we will do the conversion from binary to decimal. Multiply each digit by its weighted position and add each of the weighted value together. For example, binary value 11001010 could be represented by, starting from the right we have the number 0, digit 0 which is multiplied by the base, power of base starting from 0, 2 raised to power 0. Then increment the power of base by 1, that is 2 raised to power 1 which is multiplied by the next bit, that is 1. Then next plus multiply by the next digit, that is 0, by the power of base, that is 2 raised to power 2, then plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3 plus 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 4 plus 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5, then plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 6 plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 7. All these products are then sum up, we find the number 202. We have another example for converting binary to decimal. We have 1101, which is the base 2 number, that is binary number system. Start with the rightmost bit, that is 1, which is multiplied by base, that is 2 raised to power 0. Initial value of power is 0, base power 0. Then next digit is 0, which is multiplied by the base power 1, which is incremented by the 1 from the previous position. Then next bit is the 1 multiplied by the 2 raised to power 2, which is equals to 4. The next bit is 1, which is multiplied by 2 raised to power 3, which is incremented by the 1 from the previous powers, base powers, and then equals to 8. Then sum up of all these digits which we find after multiplying the base powers, then 8 plus 4 plus 0 plus 1 equals to 13, which is equivalent to decimal number. Here example for a fractional number. For converting the fractional binary number to a decimal number. For example, we have a number decimal 101, which is a binary number. So here from the left to right, after the decimal point, from left to right, we will multiply the bit with the weights with the negative powers of 2, starting from the 1. Like power of base is negative and starting from the 1. Power for the base is starting from 1 but in a negative. So next, like this, 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 1, then 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 2, then 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 3. But power is incremented by 1 from left to right. Starting from left, its power is 2 raised to power minus 1. Then next position power is 2 raised to power minus 2. The next position power is at the right position 2 raised to power minus 3. And 1 multiplied 2 raised to power minus 1 equals to 0.5. 1 multiplied 0.5 equals to 0.5. Then 0 multiplied by anything is 0. 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power minus 3. 2 raised to power minus 3 equals to 0.125, which is multiplied by 1 equals to 0.125. And then sum up of all these, we will find the 0.625, which is equivalent to decimal. Next conversion is from decimal to binary. There we will use the method division remainder method. This is also called repeated division by 2. For this method, divide the decimal number by 2. If the remainder is 0, on the right side write down 0. If the remainder is 1, write down 1. Continue until quotient is 0. When performing the division, remainder which will represent the binary equivalent of the decimal number are written beginning at the least significant digit, that is right, and each new digit is written to more significant digit left of the previous digit. Here we have the example for converting decimal to binary number, including fractional number. Convert the decimal number 12.0625 into binary number. We will divide the decimal number to be converted by the value of a base, that is 2. Record the remainder from step 1 as the rightmost digit of the new of the base, and divide the quotient of the previous division by the base, and record the remainder as the next digit, and then again divide the same process continue until the quotient becomes 0. Like 12 divided by 2, we have the remainder 0, which is noted down. Then again quotient is divided by the 2, which has the remainder 0. Then again quotient is divided by the 2, that is 3, which is divided by the 2. We have the remainder 1, which is noted down. And then again we have the quotient, which is divided by the 2. We have the quotient 0 and remainder 1. Now from the reverse, from the downwards to upward, we will note down the number, that is 1100. And then fractional part, how we will convert the fractional part? For fractional part, we will multiply by the base, not by the not we will do the division for the fractional part, we will multiply by the base. So 0.0625 multiplied by 2, we will find the 0.1250. Here we will note down the whole number, that is integral number, that is 0. 0 is noted down, and the fractional part, that is after the decimal part, we have the 1250, which is again multiplied by the 2. We will have number 0.2500. Again we will note it down the whole number integral part, and then 0.2500 multiplied by 2, we will have 0.500, and we note down the 0, and then 0.500 again multiplied by 2, we will find the 1.00. If we find the 1, or we will find the repeated continuation, we will stop the multiplication, and we will one note down, and then we will note down from upward to downward the bits. So 0001, then whole number becomes the 1100.0001. Decimal to octal conversion. Convert from decimal to octal by using the repeated division method used for decimal to binary conversion. Divide the decimal number by 8, not by 10. Here we will divide the number by 8. First remainder is the LSB and last is the MSB. Same process is followed as we followed in the conversion of a decimal to binary. Convert 359 to decimal value. Here we will divide the 359 by 8 and remainder is noted down until the quotient becomes 0, and the digit is noted down from downward to upward, that is 547. Here another example for decimal to octal conversion. Here number is 315, which is in a decimal. We have to convert it into octal. So we divide the number 315 by the 8 and remainder is noted down, which is 3. And again quotient, that is 39, is divided by the 8. We note down the remainder 7, and again quotient is divided by the 8, and we will note down the remainder, that is 4, and quotient becomes 0. So we will stop the division and we will note down the remainders from downward to upward, that is 473, which is the octal number after conversion. Here we have the example for converting fractional decimal number to an octal number. So for example, we have the number 225.225. Same process is followed. Before decimal point, we will divide the number by the base, that is 8, for which the conversion is done, 8, and remainder is noted down, and quotient again divided by 8 until the quotient becomes 0, and remainder is noted down from downward to upward. Here we will divide the number 225 by the 8 and we will find the number 341, which is in an octal number. And fractional part, for fractional part we will multiply the fractional part by the 8, like in decimal to binary we will do the multiply by the 2, and here we will multiply by the 8, for which conversion is done. And then the number the result after multiply the fractional, we will again decimal part again multiply by the 8, and the whole integral part is noted down on the right side. Again 0.800 multiplied by 8, we find that 6.400, and again here we will note down the whole number integral part 6 and 0.400 again multiply by the 8, and same process repeated until the production multiplication repeated or number 1.00 repeats. So we will stop after 4.800. Again 0.800 multiplied by 8 is repeated, like in a previous we will in a second step 0.800 multiplied by 8 equals to 6.400. So we will stop here and number is noted down from upward to downward, 16314. Decimal to hexadecimal conversion. Same method is followed by from decimal to any system. Division remainder method is followed, and divide the number by the appropriate base. Here Number is decimal and we have to convert the number into a hexadecimal. So divide this number by the base 16 for which the conversion is done. So 315 is divided by the 16 and note down its remainder, that is 315 is divided by 16, we have the remainder 11. So 11 is equal to B in hexadecimal. So we round the B. And then again quotient is 19, which is divided by 16, we have the remainder 3. And then again quotient, that is 1, which is divided by the 16, we will have the quotient 0 and we will note down the remainder 1. And we have now quotient 0, so we will stop here and note down the remainder from downward to upward 1 3 P. So this is my equivalent hexadecimal number. Here we have the example for a fractional number also, for converting decimal to hexadecimal. So we have the number 225.225. Before decimal part, whole number is divided by the 16, and same process is followed like in the previous example we have done. So divided 225 divided by the 16 and remainder is noted down. Again quotient is divided by 16 and remainder is noted down. Here we have the remainder 14, which is equivalent to E, and remainder is noted down from upward to downward to upward, and then we have the E1. And fractional part, for fractional part we will multiply by 16, not divided by 16. Fractional part is multiplied by 16. 0.225 is multiplied by 16, and the number after multiplication we will have 3.600. So whole number integral part is noted down on the right, and fractional part again multiplied by 16. And stop if the multiplication continues or repeated, so we will stop here. We will have the number from upward to downward. We will note down 39 and we will write it E1.39, which is the final number after conversion. To decimal conversion, the easiest method for converting binary number to its decimal equivalent is to use the multiplication algorithm. Multiply the binary digit by increasing powers of 2 starting from the right. Then to find the decimal equivalent, sum those products. Here multiplication algorithm is convert 10101101 to its decimal equivalent. Binary number is multiplied by the positional value, and after the product we will sum of these products, we will find the number. Here binary number starting from the right, 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 0, then 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 1, then 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2, then 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3, 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 4, 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 5, 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 6, 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 7. 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 7 equals to 128. 0 multiplied by something is 0. 1 raised to power 2 raised to power 5 is 32. Then 0 multiplied by something is 0. 1 raised to power 2 raised to power 3 equals to 8. 2 raised to power 2 equals to 4. Then 0 multiplied by anything is 0. 1. 2 raised to power 0 equals to 1. 1 multiplied by 1 equals to 1. So sum up of all these and we will find 173. Here base power depends upon the position. So at the starting position, that is from the right, we have the power 0, base power 0, and then incremented by 1, power is incremented by 1, that is 2 raised to power 1, then incremented by 1, 2 raised to power 2, next position, at next position 2 raised to power 3, at the fifth position we have the 2 raised to power 4, then 2 raised to power 5, then 2 raised to power 6, then 2 raised to power 7. These are multiplied by their corresponding positions of the bit value, and then we sum up of these product and we will find the number decimal. Octal to decimal conversion. For converting octal to decimal, same process is followed like binary to decimal. So octal digits are like 653 and positional values are from starting from right. Depending upon the position, we have the base 8, powers 0, and then base power 1, base power 2, that is 8 raised to power 0, 8 raised to power 1, 8 raised to power 2, These positional values are multiplied by the corresponding digits. That is 6 is multiplied by 8 raised to power 2, 5 is multiplied by 8 raised to power 1, 3 is multiplied by 8 raised to power 0. But 8 raised to power 0 equals to 1. So 3 multiplied by 1 equals to 3. 5 multiplied by 8 raised to power 1 equals to 8. 5 multiplied by 8 equals to 40. 8 into 8. 8 raised to power 2 equals to 64. 6 multiplied by 64 equals to 384. These all products are sum up and we will find the equivalent decimal value, that is 427, which is an decimal number. So converting hexadecimal to decimal conversion, same process is repeated, same process is followed like for converting binary to decimal and octal to decimal. Same multiplication algorithm is followed here also. So starting from the right, digit is multiplied by 16 raised to power 0, and then digit is multiplied by 16 raised to power 1, then next digit is multiplied by 16 raised to power 2, next digit is multiplied by 16 raised to power 3. 15, so f value of f is 15. 15 multiplied by 16 raised to power 0. 16 raised to power 0 equals to 1. So 15 multiplied by 1 equals to 15. Then 16 raised to power 1 equals to 16. 12 multiplied by 16 equals to 192. 16 raised to power 2 equals to 256, which is multiplied by 10. So we have 2560. 1 multiplied by 16 raised to power 3, which is 16 raised to power 3 equals to 4096, which is multiplied by 1. We have 20480. So we have the number 2. Then all these are sum up. We have the number 23247. Next we have the interconversion. Means conversion from any number system except decimal to any other system except decimal. Conversion from any base except base 10 to any other base except base 10. There are two methods. First method is the lengthy method and second is the shortcut. We will discuss the shortcut method in detail. First method will follow the previous methods which we have already discussed. So in step 1, convert the original number to decimal number. Then convert the decimal number so obtained to the new base number. So here in a lengthy method, firstly binary number is to be converted into decimal number, which we have already done the conversion. Then decimal to octal conversion should be done, which you have already discussed. So shortcut method we will discuss here. Shortcut method is divide the digit into group of 3 starting from the right and convert each group of 3 binary digits to one octal digit using the method of binary to decimal conversion. Here is the example. There is a binary number 101100111101. From right, that is the LSB, we will make the group in group of 3 bits starting from LSB. That is 101. The next group is 110. The next group is 011. The next group is 01, which is the 1 bit less than the 3. So add 0 in front to make the group of 3 bits. So convert these group into the equivalent decimal number. So 0 plus 2 at from the left, 010. We will do the decimal conversion binary to decimal. That is 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 0, 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 1, 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2. So 0 multiplied by anything is 0, 1 raised to power 2 raised to power 1 equals to 2. So 0 multiplied by anything is 0. Then sum up of these, that is we will find the 2. Then next 110. Here 2 raised to power 0 multiplied by 0, 2 raised to power 1 multiplied by 1, 2 raised to power 1 multiplied by 1, and sum up of these 4 plus 2 plus 0, we will find the 6. Then 0 1 1 0, same process repeated, we have the result 3. Then 101, we will have the result 5. And then result in octal is 2635, which is in an octal number. Then binary to hexadecimal system. Group the digit of a binary number by 4 starting from the right. As 2 raised to power 4 equals to 16, so 4 bit makes one hexadecimal digit. So replace each group of 4 digit by equivalent hexadecimal digit. like convert 10110101 into a hexadecimal number. We make the group from starting from the right, that is make the group of 4 bits, that is 1010 first group, and then second group is 1101. So convert these group into an equivalent hexadecimal number by following the rule binary to binary to hexadecimal conversion, that is 1011. 1011 equivalent to 12, which is equal to B. So 0101, so which is equivalent to 5. Means for first group I will explain 1010 first bit, that is 1, is multiplied by 2 raised to power 0, then 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 1, then 1 multiplied by 2 raised to power 2, then 0 multiplied by 2 raised to power 3. 0 is multiplied by anything is 0, so we will find 2 raised to power 0 equals to 1, 1 multiplied by 1, then 2 raised to power 2 equals to 4, which is multiplied by 1 equals to 4, 4 plus 1 equals to 5. Next, same is for next group, we will find the B5. We have the conversion from hexa to binary. Each hexa digit represents 4 bits. To convert hexa to binary, convert each hexa digit to its 4-bit value. So firstly convert the decimal equivalent of each hexadecimal digit to 4-digit binary number, 4-bit binary number. Then combine all resulting binary group into a single binary number. For example, we have a hexa digit 9, which is equivalent to 1009 in binary, A, which is equals to 10, to convert the decimal number 10 into binary, that is 1010. So B, which is 11, decimal 11 converted into binary 1011, 4-bit binary number. Similarly, we will done the all hexa to 4-bit binary number, and then we will find the hexadecimal number value. Here is the example for converting hexadecimal number to 3-point AB into an equivalent binary number. So converting hexadecimal to binary, convert each hexadecimal digit, that is 2, 3, A, B, to its 4-bit equivalent. 2 equals to 4-bit binary number 010. 3 equals to 4-bit binary number 0011. Then A equals to 10, which is to be converted into a 4-bit binary number 1010, and B, which is 11, which is to be converted into a binary number, 4-bit binary number 1011. Then combine all the values into a single number, that is 00100011.10101011, which is equivalent binary number. Next is the octal to binary conversion. Conversion from octal to binary. Firstly, convert each octal digit to 3-bit binary equivalent. That is, octal digit 0 is to convert it into a 3-bit binary number 0001, which is equivalent to 001. Then 2, that is 010, and 3 011, 4 100, 5 101, and 6 110, 7 111. So converting from binary to octal by grouping bits in 3 starting from the LSB. Each group is then converted to octal equivalent. Leading 0 can be added to the left of the MSB to fill out the last group. For example, we have the octal number 462423, which is to be converted into a binary. Expand each octal digit to 3-bit binary number. 4 equals to 100, 6 equals to 110, 2 010, 3 011. Then combine all these groups. We will have the results in a binary 1001100010011. So this is the equivalent binary number. So converting hexadecimal to octal conversion, there are two methods to convert it. First is firstly convert the hexadecimal to decimal, then decimal number is to be converted into octal number. Next is the hexadecimal to binary, then binary to octal. So firstly we will discuss the hexadecimal, then decimal, then to octal. Method, that is the convert from hexadecimal to the decimal, then decimal to octal, which I have already discussed with you. Hexadecimal to decimal conversion I have already discussed, then decimal to octal conversion I have already discussed. Firstly, what you will do is convert the hexadecimal to decimal, which you already discussed. Then you will get some result. That resulted uh, number should be converted into a octal, which is a decimal number, and you have to convert it into octal, which already discussed the conversion, that is a decimal to octal. So I will discuss only the hexadecimal to binary, binary to octal. Here what you will do is convert the each hexadecimal number into a individual 4-bit binary number, and then result should be combined, and then make the group of 3 bits from right, and then you will find the equivalent octal number. So here we have the example E64B. Value of E is 15. So convert the 15 into a binary number, that is 1110. Then 6 is 1100. 4 in the binary is 1000. Make the group of 4 bits, and then B, that is 11, which is 1011 in the 4 bits. The result in a binary is combined. Then make the group of 3 bits starting from the right, that is 110 is the first group, then 100 second, 100 third, sorry, 010 is third, then 011, then 011, then 1, then add the 0 to left of the bit is 00. So number what we will get, the first number, that is 001, that is 1, 110 is 6, then next is the 1106, then 010 is 2, 001 is 1, 011 is 3. So equivalent number is 166213. That's all for our today's presentation. Thank you. Thanks to everyone for your kind support. Goodbye. Thank you all.